Hey guys, Coldfire here. Finally, the patch 0.10.70 is live. In this video, I will cover the most important features of this new update. First, I would like to say I'm sorry for the quality of this video. I know it's probably not going to be one of my best ones because I'm still on vacation. So I just stopped everything I was doing here to try to assemble this quick video to show you guys what's new on Crossout. Okay guys, so before we begin, I would like to say that I'll be remodeling my YouTube channel when I go back home, so that will be in 1 week roughly. The big changes I'm making is that I will no longer make gameplay videos other than Clone Wars, because I would like to focus all my energy on making more analysis videos. I know that most of you are here for those videos. I already started working before I came onto vacation on in-depth analysis for Aegis Shield. That video is really interesting. I'm also working on a video that will go deep into wheel mechanics, like turning radius, suspension height and everything like that. And many more, guys. So the channel will shift towards the heavy analysis on the crossout mechanics, and beside that, I'll keep doing 3 videos per week for Clone Wars. Enough with that, and let's get to what's really is important here. Crossout 0.10.70. So there'll be this new event, the soccer event again, which is really fun, but I'm not gonna waste time talking about this. Also, there's a new 1 time only, or maybe 3 time only, something like that, pack that you can buy. It will go from July 22 to August 18. Alright, now something that most of you will be interested. Maps, new maps. We got another new map, which is called the Crater. I'll show you guys this. The map it's a crater about 500 meters in diameter with a space shuttle on the middle. Let's get to see how this map is. Nice, that's a good looking map here. So let's get into it. Let me add some bots to fight. Okay guys, new map, brand new map. It's called the Crater. It's an encounter map with a central point on the middle that you have to capture. The central point don't have a lot of cover, as you can see here. It's very hard to dodge snipers on this map while still capping. You could hide here, for example, behind this, I don't know, this vehicle, but it will not be capping. So in order to stay inside the cap, the only cover you have is this truck here, this shuttle, which it's not a good cover, and also this little thingy here, this truck or launch pad or whatever. So it's fairly open, and there is a ton of sniper places on this map. For example, you have this one that you can shoot easily. There is this ring here with tons of vantage point. So this is basically the sniper dream on Crossout. Also, there's this cool bridge here that should be inaccessible, but I'm sure you guys will find your way here with fusions or skinners, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. Central cap, not enough cover on the middle. You can get shot from multiple angles. That could be also very interesting to play with porcupines. Actually, I'm gonna give it a shot. Sorry for my FPS, I'm playing on my laptop. So also my ping is really bad. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I really don't know if I like this map or not. I'm on the not liking side for now, but only time will tell. You guys leave in the comments what you think about this map. Tell me your opinion. Okay, so that was it for the new map. Let's check the other changes. They improved the relief on the Nameless Tower and Fortress, aka they smoothed out the map. That's very noticeable, and I'm not gonna waste time showing you guys this. Well, this patch is heavily aimed for new players. As you will see, they improved the quality of life for new players, which is a good thing. However, in my opinion, they left over for the veterans. There's not much on this update that will help veteran players. They added this new cabin, this printer. It is similar to the duster, however you can manufacture it. Also, they changed the chain of challenges for the number of the structural parts. So basically they changed all this. So on the first level you will unlock this. On the second level you unlock some whale back? That don't seem right, but well. Now you will unlock these parts, some light frames that you will only get on the Lunatics faction. Now you'll get from the engineers. You also get some decor, which is cool. That's new, aviator. It's interesting. Apparently now you're getting a lot of more cool stuff. So this wall of text here, you can see it talks about these little changes on the progression system for the engineer faction for new players. I'm not gonna go through these because I'm pretty sure most of my audience are at least level 30 with engineers. I don't know, leave in the comments your current level on engineers. I'm kind of curious to know. This also is a good change here. So now you can have 80 parts at the level 25. This is a very controversial one. Honestly, I don't care because I don't grind on this game. I just buy my stuff. Sorry, but I don't like grinding, so I just buy my packs if I want money. But I know that most people don't buy anything. They just play and grind. So this is not a very good change in my opinion. So right now you have 7 daily missions that you could make. And in order to get the weekly reward, which is the miner crate here, you have to complete 42 of them instead of 25. So basically from those 7 missions here, you have to complete 6 of them every single day. Or in the case if you missed one day, let's say you didn't log in at all, you didn't play at all on one day, you have to make all 7 on the remaining 6 days. So that's a lot of missions, guys. I don't understand why they did this, but I don't know. Leave in the comments what you think about this change. Another big change on this patch is now rare parts only take 15 minutes to make instead of 2 hours, if I remember correctly. I don't know. But now it only takes 15 minutes. So if you go here, and let's say you want to craft a little boy, it will only take 15 minutes. By the way, come on guys, you need to change the name of this weapon. That leads some very awkward conversations on this game. Come on. I know it's named after the bomb of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but that's just not a good name for a weapon on this game, honestly. Well, either way. New CK mechanics. That's a lot into this. I'm not gonna cover in details because I know most people don't own CK things. But if you are an owner of CK skins, you should check this on detail. Another big change is the premium subscription. Now the scanner, it's no longer called the scanner, it's now called the premium subscription. The important change that they make here is that now they sell fractional portions of these scanners. So you can buy for 3 days, 7 days, 30, 90, and for a whole year. Let's check this on the shop. So this is how it looks now in game. So they used to sell the 30 days for $10. Now they do fractions of it. If you do the math, 30 days, so if you buy for 3 days, is much more expensive than for 30, for example. On the other hand, if you buy for the whole year, you have a special discount here. See, this would cost like $120 and you get a special discount for the whole year, and you pay only 84 bucks. So if you're really into Crossout, I would say go for this, because scanners are really helpful. It is a must if you play Clan Wars competitive, since you'll double your uranium earnings. So I myself are probably gonna get this 360 days scanner for my main account, since I do Clan Wars all the time. For raids, here it says that the raids are easier, but talking to some players, they're saying the raids are harder now. I honestly don't know, because I don't do missions. So leave in the comments if you play these new raids, and tell here if they are easier or harder, or what's the deal of this, because I don't know. For clan battles, for Clan Wars, the intro no longer show your teammates' vehicles. That's gonna be really bad for me. Damn it! I will have to rework my Clan Wars intro. Thanks, Gaijin. Thanks a lot. Damn it! Also, the second change is a really good one. So now points are awarded for effective actions in the overtime in clan battles. For those who don't know what this is about, if the match is a standoff with both teams camping their base and no fight happens for the 2 first rounds, the 3rd round will be a tiebreaker, and there will be a new cap on the point of the map, which the teams will have to fight for it. What happened right now is it's during the tiebreaker. Even if you get kills, if you get damage, if you do the cap, you will not be awarded any points. So basically, if there was no action on the first 2 rounds, the winning team will not get uranium, and this is fixed by this now. So this is a good change for Clan Wars. Right, now let's go to the most important part of this video. They changed the cabin, so now the ghost cabin power is increased by 7%, tonnage increased by 9%, and the maximum weight is also increased by 9%. The hull cabin, now the damage from the perk increase if there are enemy within 30 meters, it was 20, and the maximum damage bonus is reduced from 25 to 20%. The idea behind this is to make it more viable to use the perk, because right now you'd have to be really close to the enemy so you could activate the perk. Now you can be in a range of 30 meters instead of 20. However, your maximum bonus is reduced for 20% instead of 25%. For the weapons, the Corvo revolver has fire range increased by 20% and gun accuracy increased by 10%. Let's check this. First, let's see the accuracy. Now let's compare the range. Okay, still cannot hit from 300 meters. Let's see, roughly 275 meters. Yeah, now I can hit from 275 meters. So that's it for the Corvo. More range, more accuracy. Quasar is apparently smaller. For the Arbiter, now the maximum bonus damage will accumulate over 7 seconds. It was 10 seconds. So these mean the gun will achieve maximum damage faster than it was before. The Reaper minigun got its durability increased by 15% again, so now have 520 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. That's gonna be very hard to dig in now. The Hammerfall now will have different perk. So now the Hammerfall perk is for every 100 meters passed by the car, give 1 charge that can spend by shooting, and it's guaranteed to disable the enemy weapon rotation for half a second, and it have only 1 stack. So now the difference is it will charge faster, however it will not charge more than once. The idea here is that shotguns are meant to be played at full speed, so if this change now, you can activate much more often your Hammerfall perk. So that's a very good thing, I think. Pulsar reload time increased by 11%. It went from 4.5 to 5 seconds. That's a good balance. I still think the Pulsar is a little bit overpowered and it could suffer a little bit more tweaking to make it more in pair with the other legendary, and it's also one of my favorite weapons, so I think it could have a little bit of a nerf, maybe on explosive range, I don't know. This is a big change. Now D-Cord, non-tradable D-Cord will no longer take space on our inventory, so that's very good for all players. Some small change on the neutrino scope, which don't really matter. This is really good interface. They added new surveys that will hopefully be used to make the game better. They changed the interface of the durability and some other things here, but not too big. For sound, they have a lot of changes, small changes on the quality of the audio, some new sound effects. There's also a lot of bug fixes that I'm not gonna go through them. And a big letdown for most of us who were anxious waiting for these changes. They're still coming, but just not yet. So pretty much the Scorpion change will put on hold. Here they state that they didn't change their mind. However, along with the Scorpion nerf of not dealing 100% more damage to the frames, they will reduce the model, the physical model of the gun. So now the Scorpion will be smaller. So that's what they're changing. So that's why they didn't deploy the penetration fix, because they wanna make this. They wanna deploy this at the same time of the reduction of the physical model. Also, the long-awaited hover inertia change was not introduced at this point, probably because it's not working as intended. But this is a really big issue right now. Hovers can access some places that are not accessible to other vehicles. It's usually not a big deal in regular PvP, but it's game breaking for Clone Wars, especially on the Broken Arrow map. There's this little cage on the central rock the hover can access that it's like game over. If the hover gets there, there's nothing you can do if you're close range team. So that's why what they're planning to change with this hover thing here. So that's it for the 10.70 update for Crossout on PC. I hope you liked the video and I hope it was helpful for you. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and I see you next time.